Hey YouTube, it's your girl Duchess back with another Sistas review. And y'all, I can already tell y'all Gary is just gonna make me find him. I'm so over him. Oh my goodness. So before we get started, I just want to say thank you, you guys. I have gone from 6 to 33 subscribers. I appreciate every single one, both public and anonymous. All the comments. Keep it going. I'm so appreciative, y'all. So let's get into Sisters Season 7, Episode 14, Gary and Jordan. So this episode opens back up with Gary talking to Jordan. And basically, he is being his same rude, nasty, threatening, ugly self. He's not really ugly. The man is fine, y'all, but I can't stand him. Anyway, he is painting Danny. No, not Danny. Let me calm myself down. I'm so sorry. He is painting Andy out to be exactly who he is. A scam artist, murderer, all the things. Yeah, he wants Jordan to believe not only is Andy a scam artist and crooked, that he is the one who, that she is the one who has offed Penelope. Jordan's not buying it. He sees right through him. He appears to see right through him and challenges what he says. Gary reminds him about all the drama that has shown up in his life since Andy and he have been dating, which also makes me believe that the little scandal that Jordan had at the end of last season, or maybe it was the beginning of first season, this season, about the girl thing, Gary had to have planted that, and he's going to keep going. Jordan and Andy. So it's the next morning. Jordan is exhausted. Andy comes downstairs. She realized that he must have slept downstairs all night. He is questioning Andy on the whereabouts of Penelope. He's tired, he's frustrated, he is worried about his sister, and he wants to know why didn't Andy tell him about Jordan? Like, what is she keeping from him? Is she so jealous of Gary and Penelope's relationship that she would do something to his sister? He didn't say that part. That's what Gary told him, and I just inserted that because clearly that is what Jordan is thinking, despite him holding his ground with Andy. With Gary. I really didn't think that Gary got to him like that, but he is not feeling Andy. And I have to say that I understand why he would have smoke for her for not telling him the whole truth, and it does make her look like a liar. So Andy catches it. She's offended, like, are you accusing me? Of course I wouldn't have anything to do with her. I have been trying to find her. So she kind of backs down a little bit, and she's concerned, as she should be, because Gary do have her looking like she may be going to jail. I keep telling y'all. Anyway, she has to leave. Andy girl, that coat, suit, satin, color, all of that, it looks good. I like it. She tries to kiss Jordan. He pulls away. I feel bad for her because I can see that she's hurt. Karen and Aaron. Y'all, it's bright and early, and Aaron is at the shop. He's got bibs. He's got clothes, unisex. He signed them up for childbearing classes. He's really done his research and being very supportive. And I have to admit, it is endearing and cute how excited he is about this baby. He uses the term baby as in single. So maybe my Aaron radar can go down a little bit. We shall see. I liked him in this scene, though. I just got to be honest and give credit where it's due. Y'all, when she asked him And isn't that what the internet is for? It tickled me. I love a good Southern accent. I reminded how Karen, how she does so well with her Southern accent. That was funny to me. It stuck out. So anyway, Aaron realizes that Karen has not told everyone that he is one of the baby's daddies, and she's a little put off by him bringing all the things to the store. She is appreciative, and that only lasts for a hot second because Pam overhears Aaron saying, "Oh, they don't realize that they don't realize that I'm one of the baby's daddies." So I think that takes care of everyone knowing about Karen's paternal situation. Sabrina and Maurice. Y'all, can I fast forward these bank scenes? That's what I think when they pop out, when they come up. Like, here we go. Sabrina tells him she's happy he's back, and I'm wondering why he brings the drama to work, girl. Why? But when Maurice said that Karen got to be a new entry in the Guinness Book of World Records, well, all them baby daddies and one cat, y'all. It tickled me, and it reminded me on why we need Maurice, because he does bring the funny. Sabrina, girl, I like that yellow top. What y'all think about that yellow top? I thought that yellow top was cute. Anyway, Sabrina starts talking about how beautiful it would be raising those cute babies with two active baby fathers. Maurice, with his shady self, interrupts her dream and says, "Girl, the only thing cute about this is 2 child support checks." Maurice, I'm kind of with you when you're right. Maybe the bank scenes are not bad because that was funny. But before I can find some endurance about the bank scenes, Maurice get to acting a nut again. Some man comes up, a customer comes in the store, and he is asking this man for his sperm for Sabrina. I can't take it. And as I see this yellow top in full display, I don't know if I'm feeling them pockets. I added a picture to this review, y'all. Let me know what you think. Shall we take a poll? I'm just kidding. I did like this top, but I don't know about those yellow pockets. Back to the review. Danny and his boyfriend. So, he's apologizing, admitting he overreacted. He's telling Danny he's sorry. He has a flower there at work. And he's really apologizing. Until he says he could not have expected her to be as invested or to care enough or some term like that to get her apartment child ready at such a last minute notice. And before I can pick up my phone and call Danny and tell her, "Girl, get rid of this ninja. Just get rid of him," she caught the shade and threw it right back. And I like the way that she did it. You know, she was like, "Yeah, babe, I'm sorry, but you need another type of woman because I'm not it." She didn't say it like that. There was a few more words in it, but you got the point, and I was proud of Danny. You go, girl. Fatima and Andy. So Andy, they're at the office and they're catching up. Andy lets her know that she has decided that she is going to testify against Gary. I'm like, good girl, because hopefully it works out for her. Y'all, I know I keep joking about Andy going to jail. I don't want to see her go to jail, but this just may be her consequences for keep dealing with this guy and not listening to what everyone has been telling her about leaving him alone long before it got so bad. I hope that's not the outcome, but there we go. She is going to testify, and I'm glad that she is. At least she's doing that, because Gary is working overtime to throw everything over on her with his narcissistic self. Did I mention how I can't stand Gary? Anyway, Fatima has failed her first test. She's disappointed. She's stressed out. It's just adding to the stress on everything else. Andy opts for the cheerleader role. You know, it's just one test, it's the beginning, and you can do better. I don't know if I mentioned that Fatima is in law school, but she's working full time. She has this boyfriend with this changed life, of course, and she's in law school. So I understand her stress and her concern about not passing this test. After Hayden popped his big head self in there to antagonize Andy and Fatima, they throw him out. So he is back at his office and he is calling his wife. Hey, babe. How's your day going? What you got going on today? She's like, I don't have much. I got some errands with some family, blah, 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 blah. Gary's like, wrap that ish up. Gary is back at the house, waiting to get his bang out on. Oh, that sounded terrible. I need to edit that. But you know what I mean. I'm going to try to watch my mouth, y'all. It gets a little out of hand. But he is already back at the house. When y'all just at the office yesterday? And he is being so rude and disgusting. Like, wrap that up. And she wraps it up. Hayden overhears somebody in the background, but she tells him that that's the TV and to not worry. He hangs up looking perplexed, tells her that he's working late. I think that he's going to surprise them, but that ain't how it worked out. Anyway, Gary's like, get in this room and let's get to it. He's so disrespectful and disgusting, but she disrobes and gone in there and give him whatever he came for. Anyway, Jordan is back at his house. His campaign manager is there, or campaign assistant. He's finishing off like a video call of some sort, like some type of political campaign thing. And he turns to the assistant and asks him to do some digging on Gary. The way he looks uncomfortable, I'm reminded, or I'm thinking, didn't Gary have something to do with him getting on that campaign? Or was it that he set it up through Andy? It's something about that look he gave that got my wheels turning. Anyway, so Sabrina and Karen are on the phone, and Sabrina is asking her about how she's doing with the pregnancy. Karen feels like a beach whale. Karen asks Sabrina how she's doing with the fertility treatments. They're going well. They're chatting. Sabrina spills the beans about the 2 baby daddies. She did it in a fun way, like, wouldn't it be great or something like that. She didn't say wouldn't it be great, but it was a positive spill the beans, not a negative spill the beans. But Karen immediately connects it to Danny, telling her business, and the beef is reignited. She's on her way to get Danny in her place about meddling in her business. Zach and Fatima. So they're having family time. It's the afternoon. He's been home with the kid. I gotta learn this baby's name because every time I get to do a review, I can't remember his name. So I will learn his name by next episode. But they're just catching up on their day. He's asking her about her day. She lets him know about her failing the test and how stressed she is and everything that's going on. You know, all of the things. It's just too much. And I love the safe space that Zach creates for her. He doesn't get defensive. He's like, you know, what can I do? And this is what I'll do. So he vows to step up. I really, really like Zach and Fatima together. I'm also grateful that he is not mentioning anything about Karen and these babies. That just reassures me that he may just not mess this up. I don't know. Fatima sees her purse. It is a $5,000 purse, and the kid has drawn all over it. Zach is typical dad mode. He said he didn't do it. I didn't do it, but he stops playing. She needs a moment. She's gonna go and blow off some steam and ask Zach not to follow her. Next, Danny is at her apartment. She is talking to her therapist about this apology. She doesn't give her the piece about like the dig that he took. She's talking about that single rose and that he's cheap. The therapist tells her, if he's apologizing and is sincere, it's your job to just kind of listen. That is great advice, but I don't agree with it in this situation, honey. This girl don't want to be dealing with these kids, and if he's going to be taking digs just because of this handcuff situation when he created that, how is he going to respond when there are really issues? I just think she need to cut him loose. But, don't listen to me, child, because I cut a ninja loose for anything. My tolerance is like -0. So she has to wrap up the call because somebody is knocking at her door and they will not stop. So they'll pick it up tomorrow, and in walks Karen. We need to talk. Hello, Karen. Hi. Come in, Karen. Yep. What's up? You just hate me all of a sudden or something? I think I'm too high for this right now, Karen. What's going on? Okay, let me stop playing. This was a good scene, y'all. I think it's probably my favorite scene in this whole episode. Karen is ticked, and I can say that I really don't blame her. She is confronting Danny about spilling her business. It's her business to tell. She wanted to tell it when she was ready, and I understand that. I really do. Danny is not taking responsibility. She doesn't see the big problem. She shared it with a close friend. She was going to find out anyway. So what are you mad about? I think Danny's wrong about that. Like, she's not being a good friend. She's not being a good friend. That's my opinion. You guys tell me what you think. I'm not feeling that. I'm with Karen on that point until she gets to the part about being also upset with her about pressing Zach for a DNA test. And I agree with Danny's actions in that moment because Danny is also really good friends with Zach, and she was looking out for Zach, and Karen really was, dibbling and dabbling with both of them for that brief moment, that one time with Zach and ongoing with Aaron. So, I don't disagree with her having him to get a DNA test or, advising him that he should. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. My thing is, if it's fine for Danny to have her allegiance to Zach and not be feeling Karen in her moment of how she was treating Zach or whatever that situation is. But it's clear that she's lost respect for Karen, even by her saying, 2 baby daddies, girl. Like, it was a dig, and that's not what friends do. So I may be rambling a little bit, but I kind of felt really strongly about this scene. I like Danny. I like her character, but I did not like her actions. And if she don't want to be friends with Karen, or she's not capable of being her friend, then she just need to be upfront and honest about that. That is the piece that I have an issue with about this entire scene, because in this situation, she is wrong to tell her business. She's just wrong for that. And I get that Sabrina is a part of the close circle, and she was going to share it. Friends can kind of do that too, if I'm honest, but she should have taken responsibility and apologized to Karen and really vowed to work on her ways or work on her friendship with Karen. And she's not doing this in this moment. So Karen is frustrated. She basically lets her know to stay out of her business. Danny's like, it's hard to do when we all in the same circle. Karen is like, yeah, we'll have to see about that. And Danny has the nerve to call her an itch bay. Girl, are you really that mad when you were wrong and deserve this smoke about spilling this girl beans? That's supposed to be your friend. Anyway, I digress. So Hayden is home and greeting his wife, and y'all, she's still in her middle of the bed romp outfit with Gary. Hadn't even showered. Clearly she hadn't showered. because Gary smells the man cologne. He's also noticing that she's kind of playing around with her phone. So he calls her on that, like, are you hiding your phone? She distracts him, you know, with a little lollipop gang, you know, little lollipop fun. He's in another world. He's enjoying the moment. I know this girl is tired. Like, my jaws, I am getting secondhand soreness. Okay? Secondhand soreness from what I'm witnessing with how this girl is. I mean, she fresh off. Hadn't even had a moment to shower. Anywho, next, Sabrina is getting it on with her boyfriend. Y'all, this sex scene is so cringy to me. Am I the only one that thinks that's cringy? Yeah, it was cringy to me. It was a little too much. We could have bypassed that some kind of way and just got to the loose condom. So they are taking a break, going for round 3 in the shower. She's in the shower calling for him. He's excited until he can't find the condom, like it came off. So he said something like, I wish I had some hot sauce. Is that what he said? I rewound that so many times, y'all. I could not understand what he said. But he goes on in the shower, and I noticed he didn't get another condom wrapper. I have confusion. Pam, Sabrina, and Karen. They're back at the shop. Karen is expressing her frustration with Danny. This is the next morning, and she's frustrated with Danny. Sabrina is wondering if there's something deeper. I really do think that there is. I think that the deeper thing is Karen is really upset with Danny for encouraging Zach to get that DNA test, because if he had not done that and had not pressed her, then he really would be taking care of both of those kids, which is kind of screwed up, and that happens all the time. So I'm glad that they kind of threw this in here, but I think if there's something deeper, that would be it. But she's also not wrong, like I said, about how upset she is with Danny for telling her business. That does need to stop, and she should have been checked. Anyway, she wants them to plan a baby shower for her. They're excited to do that. I also think this may be her way of, getting back at Danny, because she's not going to want her invited. That's what I think. But meanwhile, Hayden's wife is calling Gary. It is the next morning since their romp, and she's sounding all sweet, like, I just wanted to check in and let you know, excuse me, let you know I enjoyed last night. She couldn't even get that out before Gary cut her off. It's not no feelings. This is just what we're doing. You are a slut bucket, and I'm just using you. He didn't say it like that, but he was, probably nastier than that. Like, he really, really read her for filth. She quickly changed her attitude. They get off the phone. She does something with her phone, like this one edit will ruin your life. So I'm wondering what she's got on Gary. And Andy need all the help she can get. So, and I'm also reminded that she's actually Fatima's plant. And the family that Fatima has, and how they deal over there in they cartelish ways. So this may get interesting, y'all. It's just to see what she's got on Gary and how she plans to impact his life. Next, we're with the fellas. So Jordan, Danny's boo, and Sabrina's boo, and also Jordan's assistant, is back at his place, and they're just kind of catching up. Jordan is stressed about his sister. He's not getting much rest. Danny's boo, surprisingly, he is with his guys. He is taking full responsibility for the rift that he and Danny are having, so he's expressing that to them. Sabrina's guy tells them about the missing condom, or the loose condom or whatever, and he says that for a moment he thought that she was trying to set him up. Like, how could she be trying to set him up when it came off? Like, that's not her thing. So it's clear that he doesn't want any children. And now they really may have a pregnancy scare. So y'all think Sabrina gonna get pregnant by this guy? Because she is taking these fertility drugs. And if she is she gonna be a single parent? Is he gonna be the total opposite of Aaron? I don't know. That is interesting. So anyway, they wrap up their time. Jordan walks them out. The assistant is really what I thought he was, because he's in there on the phone with someone trying to bug Jordan's place. He is placing a bug behind a picture frame, and Jordan comes in and catch him. And that is the end of this review, y'all. Season 7, episode 14, All for the D. What y'all think about this episode? Did you see in the trailer that Erin is back with a stroller? Told y'all she wasn't gonna be able to get rid of this dude, but and she shouldn't. I'm gonna back up off Erin. I'm gonna ease up. I'm gonna scoot back. I'm gonna scoot back off of Erin. I also see that Jordan is still cold with Andy in the next episode, and I would think that, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see how that unfolds. Thank you guys so much. I so appreciate you guys coming through. And Bridgerton is back, so I'll be uploading some content on that. I also did the trailer on not a trailer. I kind of did a sneak peek on the shark movie on Netflix under Paris. So if you guys kind of like that kind of stuff, check out my Netflix content. I won't beg too much. I appreciate you guys coming through. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much. And thank you sincerely to my subscribers. Jump in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Let's chat about it. I'm out.